Mutt Squad, welcome back to another video. Today I have the 10 everyday things we take for granted. Before we get started, please go down below, hit that subscription button and bell so you know when I post a new video. Now let's get started. Number 1, our loved ones. I see this one a lot. What is it about love that makes us feel like the impossible is there for the taking? That we might just get there in the end because we have those we love most by our side. And whether it's our mother, our siblings, our beautiful partner, husband, wife, significant other, you should always smile when you think about them. They might drive you up the wall, but you still love them. Without love, after all, what is life comprised of? Interesting question. You may have dreams of superstardom, and some may even have those dreams realized. But an ancient proverb once said, "Be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it." In other words, dreaming of what we think will make us happy can often have a reverse effect. I've seen that a lot too. It gives us everything we thought we wanted when all we needed was compassion, companionship, and love. Number 2, employment. Having a steady job, whether it's in a field you like or merely in an industry that pays the bills, should never be snuffed at. You have a wage, meaning to get up in the morning, and more than anything else, a sense that you are contributing to the world. It's usually only after we are made redundant that we see that. I have seen a lot of people take their jobs for granted, and there are a lot of people out here that can't even find a job, or can't get hired because of past troubles. Number 3, our senses. Being able to see an abundance of colors and smell an array of scents is one of life's greatest pleasures and adds extra poignancy to the phrase, "The best things in life are free." Sprawling sunsets sprawling sunsets and snowflakes and starlit skies, the birds and the beautiful flowers and the bees and stuff, and smelling the scents of fresh rain, the wafting smell of a barbecue on a sunny evening as you walk home from work or from school, the slender feel of your lover's marble skin. Okay, I didn't see that one coming in the description there. We could go on, or I could go on, but I won't. What we will do is tell you, I don't know why I have the word "we" on my brain today. Tell you that our senses should never be ignored. God forbid, but you may just wake up blind. I actually know someone, she has no sense of smell and no sense of taste. She was born with no sense of smell or taste. Or go deaf, or lose the feeling in your leg, which is probably why many say you should live every day like it's your last, but instead try living every day like it's your first. You'll in your revel in the music of the birds chirping, and smile with the delight as the wind gently strokes your cheek. You'll feel happy and happy to be alive. 4. Social opportunities. Um, a lot of us work long hours, work longer and longer, and to be told that there's a party after a long day of work can be enough to send you running to your bed. But what we often fail to see is that the social interaction that parties offer, they give us opportunities to unwind and be merry as the warming fuzz of, well, if you like alcohol or, works its magic. Or just the endorphins kick in of just having fun and being with, other people. People often assume that a night out is a useless one, but partying well into the early hours as you talk about life can give us memories and fun stories that we will remember forever. 5. Education. I have seen a lot of people take their education for granted. When your parents were dragging the sheets away from you as you wailed in despair at another day of school, there's a good chance they told you to be grateful to have an education, and they were more than right in that statement. One only has to look at the lengths others go to get a decent standard of education. I'm not sure how her name is pronounced. I want to say it's Malela Yusufuzi. She was the girl that was shot in the head I think it was a couple years ago, for trying to further her and her classmates' education interests, and millions of others walk hours often on barefoot to school every day. And in some, I know in like Africa and places like that, a lot of the young girls, don't even get an education, and a lot of the young men, they're pulled at a certain age to work in the fields and stuff with their parents. 6. Your health. Never take your health for granted is a statement that I have heard forever. Why? Because you could be the most financially successful person in the world who is loved by millions, but would happily trade it all if a tragedy bestowed itself upon your life. In a nutshell, you'd seek solace in the only thing that matters, your loved ones. Nothing else matters, and while Material objects gleam and shine. There's only excuse me, they're only sold to you because they are exclusive items. So if you if you have them and most don't, you'll somehow feel special, right? But the only thing that matters are the things that make you feel and emit love. But sadly, for some, they find out when it's too late. Don't let that be you. 7. And I state this one highly. Having a home. Having shelter is a fundamental human right. Yet hundreds of millions from around the world are still living without any real housing. So why you gush at the size of that mansion and wish your little flat would be a thing of the past, you need to assess your needs. Okay? Does it have a toilet? A comfy couch? A place where you can cook your food without any hassle? If so, then you already have a life many could only dream of. 8. Freedom of speech. Expressing our opinions is another everyday thing we take for granted. But in other parts of the world, expressing your anguish or opinion on a topic can lead to harsh repercussions. So in the idea of writing a blog about your government's incompetence, or a petition outside factories without the fear of police physically assaulting you, there are practices that should be universal human rights, but they aren't. So while you should never feel guilty for taking them for granted, be aware of those in the other parts of the world who don't even have the same rights as you do. A lot of countries, people aren't allowed to speak, their mind about things. Number 9, your mind. This point will be a significant I'm sorry guys, I'm butchering my words today. Pretense to those who suffer or suffered from anxiety or depression. Indeed, once we have had our mental well-being negatively altered, we start to realize that all that matters in life is our happiness, and we crave and long for that day to come back. And number 10 is the little things. The little things go a long way in life. It's a mindset that that will leave you happy and grateful for all you have, as opposed to what you don't. And this can be found in small everyday things. Having a warm shower after a long and sticky day's work can give us a snug and cozy feeling other people living on the streets will never feel. Or waking up in the morning to a full fridge of lovely food. Even just being able to use a toilet in privacy is something we should never take for granted. So next time you moan about your low wages or those 2 spots on your check, remember, your cheek, sorry. Remember that there are billions out there who could only live your life escaping into a dream. By escaping into a dream, you are living a life of privilege, and one which you can be a whole lot more fulfilling if you take these things on board. That is it for this video. If you liked it, please go down below, hit the subscription button and bell so you know when I post a new video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, my squad.
Yeah.